I'm here with Rhodri Thomas from the International Centre of Research into Events, Tourism and Hospitality. Rhodri, you posed some fascinating questions today during your introduction to the ABPCO Chairman's Lunch that discussed the matter of defining the professional conference organiser. Could you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
The question was deliberate in the sense that it's important to understand what an association like ABPCO is trying to achieve, and a key part of that is to understand what the professional is. And during my research I found that people have a whole range of meanings, ranging from somebody who's just paid for doing the job to obviously those that are far more aspirational and see a profession as something distinctly different from an occupation. So what I was getting at was, well, what are those things that make an occupation simply a job and a profession much more than that? And in my view, there are a set of characteristics that are associated with a profession. Those characteristics are to do with barriers to entry, so who can do it, who's qualified to do it. And I use qualified in a loose sense, maybe qualified by experience, maybe qualified through study, but that not anyone can do it. That differentiates a professional. The other things are that they work to a code of ethics, they work to a code of standards, there's an understanding that they will be updated regularly, and for me, a professional association worth its salt does all of those things, or insists on all of those things. So that's what I was getting at when I posed that question.
Rhodri, thank you very much for that. That's really interesting. Do you feel associations such as ABPCO should be the stamp of approval? So when someone goes to a PCO and they see they're a member of ABPCO, they know these are people we can work with, these are people we can trust, and these are people who will deliver value to our business?
Yes, I do, which of course gives ABPCO a very important role within the industry and a massive responsibility. The benefit, of course, then to the members is that there's a premium associated with that, that by being the professional, by operating at therefore a different level from what other people are operating at, you command higher fees. And, you know, my research suggests that when you look across all those occupations that are considered professional, there is that premium, you know, that there's a kind of tacit understanding that actually you pay more for these services. And for ABPCO to persuade employers that, you know, they need to be working with people who are members, to persuade consumers that, yeah, they'll get a better deal if they work with associations like ABPCO, and then the potential membership is what differentiates the professional from those that are just doing a job.